So you guys don't even like have a chance unless you're like bringing flowers and courting us.
You realize there's guys listening.
We need dates. We need real dates.
Guys that don't usually listen are listening to you.
Oh my God, thank God.
Anybody taking notes? Preach. So,
what are like some of your dating, like what are your qualifications? Like what are you looking for?
Qualifications.
Yeah.
You know, it's so interesting because
I feel like we have a podcast.
everyone's looking for deep, everlasting love, and it's so hard to find that. I'm really more into like a shallow half hour. Yeah.
So that was like one of those dates, like a quick date.
Yeah, it's a quick. You know, you got to jump on the apps.
No. What apps are you on?
Offer Up.
Next door.
Yeah, next door.
Facebook Market.
Lost and found. Identify that. Yep.
So you have to have qualifications, Morgan. You have to actually have some standards.
You have to be qualified. Yeah. Well, some groups you don't. You know, they just let anybody on some of these pages. Yeah.
Well, no. We're not going to even go on those pages. So, like, delete the apps right now. I mean, keep Facebook Market because we want to.
Get off the apps?
Yeah, get off the apps.
Oh my goodness.
You have to find love, like, the true romantic way through, like, synchronicities and, like, you know.
I'm not sure. Do you want to go to Costco or something? Like,
I mean, it's not my ideal lighting scenario. I don't really like fluorescent lights.
Oh yeah, we were gonna
We could do something more dim.
Mana's gonna close in about 20 minutes.
Well, we better hurry up and finish.
Wrap this up.
We're gonna wrap this up and go frolic to
Are we gonna have a
Mana.
light? Does anybody have a light to shine? This little light of mine.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, y'all. We're gonna let it go in the next couple.
I'm gonna finish my story.
Great job, you guys. That's the first double set of the evening. Give it up for them. It's difficult, especially when you're not working with the person you're with on stage. But hey, you guys came out firing right out the beginning. That was hilarious. Speed dating joke right off the top. That was funny, right? There we go. Yeah, there we go. They're still into it. Don't worry, you guys didn't do that bad. They're into it. Who here has been speed dating? What's that like? What's that? Yeah, right. Why is it always like the hot girls and the most like fugly dudes that are like, oh, it's speed dating? It must be really fast speed dating. I could have been like, no, right? Well, can I do that again? That was easy. All right. I've been in a relationship a long time. Like, I haven't even been around for like dating apps. I've never had to swipe left or right. I don't know what that's like. I just had blind dates where your friends think they know what you like and you find out your friends don't fucking know you at all. It's a thing of the past, kids. You're lucky it's gone. Let's do a planned duo. Any of the planned duos just want to get up here and fire away right now? Get it in, otherwise I'm going to pick one of you. All right, in unison. This is going to be a good one. You can tell they're both on the spectrum, the same number, because both their hands went up slow. Ladies and gentlemen, fan favorites, give it up for Corky, Gardner, and Vince Foti!
Spectrum? What are you trying to say?
Are you on the spectrum?
I'm on a couple spectrums.
I have Verizon.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot of, can you hear me now? That's the way they talk around here. Yeah. Well, how much does Verizon cost?
Too much.
Well, $17 is all I pay. Actually, it's free. It's over on my phone.
It doesn't cost anything if you just get your neighbor's Wi-Fi password.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
It's pretty easy to guess. Bananarama 2000. Every time.
Corky and I are unlikely partners to be up here at the same time.
Yeah.
Corky's a little shorter than me, so we never see eye to eye when it comes to comedy.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought this was speed dating also, but I guess
Yeah, he's disappointed.
I drew the short straw.
Short straw. That's okay. You know what? There's brighter skies ahead.
Have you ever been speed dating?
No, I got a guy on Facebook Rentals.
Secondhand.
Yeah, it was my secondhand blues.
Yeah.
But we waited. No, we stayed together for 2 weeks. Because he had a room for rent, and I wouldn't leave. Yeah.
That's longer than most things last off of Facebook Marketplace.
I found
That's
love.
pretty good.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done speed dating once, but then it just turned out she was on meth.
Oh boy. Yeah. I know how that goes. You spend all night talking. You think you're in love, and one of them he's just gabby. I don't know what that guy is.
She was
His
really
eyes are
chatty.
huge, big eyes. Yeah, you're really chatty. We're definitely going on another date. Tweakers.
So, what's your blood pressure?
65 over 50.
I don't know. I have to do the same thing. Like when I go to the doctors, I don't go to the doctors very often, but when I do, the doctor will tell me, oh, your blood pressure is this over this. And then I'm like, looking at him, and he's like, that's good. I'm like, okay.
I know, we don't want fractions. I was told there'd be no math.
Yeah. I'm like, do I have to simplify that? What's the common denominator?
Yeah.
I don't really...
We got 7%. They're like, what's your blood level? I'm like, full, I hope. Checking my blood levels. You guys are crazy.
Well, that's what you gotta think positive.
Yeah.
I'm so positive my blood type is B positive.
Be positive.
Yeah.
My dad told me he had Reese's monkey blood. Is that something that's true?
Like the peanut butter cups?
I don't know. He said Reese's positive. I think he was lying to me. But I might be a monkey. I don't know.
Maybe he just had monkeypox.
Could be true, but
That's not good.
no.
I don't go to the doctors very often. The last time I went to the doctors, she was like, according to your chart, you haven't been here in 10 years?
Right?
Yeah, I was there for a rash. She's like, you should come here more often.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, just out of curiosity, what was I here for last time? She goes, a rash.
Oh, man.
I was like, well, I guess I'll see you in 10 more years for my annual rash checkup.
The rash checkup. You know what? Vince and I have something in common. We're part of the people under 50 that had shingles. Right, Vince?
Yeah, that was back in my roofing days.
Yes, but we're part of the shingles network.
That's the dating site that we met on.
Yeah. Tell them, Vince.
There's plenty of
Tell them.
shingles.
It's electrifying. It's really a rush. We had shingles at different times. It's both stress related.
Yeah.
I tried to be a vegetarian and I went over to the handlebars and broke out in electrifying rashes. But you get your shots, kids.
My shingles level was through the roof.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Were you?
But don't worry, I'm on top of
Were
it.
you stressed out? Was that what happened?
I was stressed out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't taking my glaucoma medicine. That's why I got a little too stressed.
You gotta have a good work-life balance.
Yeah.
That's what they say, right, guys?
How's your work-life balance?
I'm telling you,
It seems like it's mostly life.
that's a heavy.
I don't blame you.
It's a
I don't
heavy
blame
life.
you, Corky.
It's a
You know,
heavy
they
life.
say if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
That's right.
And that's especially true for me because I love unemployment.
You know what? I remember when I first got unemployment, and I'm like, I have to get rejected from jobs. I asked my dad, how am I going to be sure I get rejected from these jobs? And
I don't think you've ever had any trouble with that,
no,
Corky.
he said, right. He's like, don't worry, just be yourself. He was right, though.
That was the same advice that I used, and then my wife left me.
Oh, right? He did. She left him. She went to Florida.
I got good news and bad news.
Yeah.
The good news is my wife left me. The bad news is she came back.
She's coming back. That's
Came
okay.
back.
She's not. She's coming back next week, right?
No, she's back.
All right. Well,
We just
Diana,
haven't talked yet.
Diana, if you're out there, I hope you had a great time
Yeah.
in Florida.
I think she's watching on the live stream. Can you
That's
cut?
cool.
Can you cut this out? Can you edit live stuff? No.
Yeah, well,
All right.
the cat's out of the barrel now.
Why was the cat in the barrel?
I can't remember my idioms.
Yeah, no, they say a cat in a barrel is worth two in the bush.
That's what they say. That's what they say. We got more people coming in, man.
Oh yeah.
This is a packed house.
Speaking of bush, here we go.
All right. Well, Vince, I think we might have to retire.
Oh yeah. Well, you didn't give me the signal. Corky gave me a secret signal.
Oh yeah, well, Vince. So thanks for coming, guys.
Oh, what? Yeah. Are you saying I have dandruff, or is that the signal? All right, let's get out of
All
here.
right, guys. Bye.
A great double set. A great double set. The only problem is I wouldn't watch that podcast. They both have co-host energy, right? Like we need a... Oh, come on, shut up. That's how it works. You don't understand the business like I do. By the way, Corky's on his show this Thursday with us. Right here. Willie Simon's in town. He's going to be dropping dimes on that show. Myself, Corky, Chuck, Shane, awesome lineup. We do have pre-seating available. Talk to Trish. She'll get you signed up for your pre-seating tickets. Otherwise, we're doing collection at the door. But you never know where you're going to sit. If you get your pre-seating, you know that you're going to get a good seat. All right. You guys ready for the next double set? Oh, bullshit. Are you thirsty for more? This is a blood sport. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Lindsay and Ronda.
Hello.
Keep it going for Chino LaForge. We are the Bang Girls.
That sounds so much worse
Yeah.
than when we practice.
That sounds so much worse than our actual names. My name's Ronda Lee Kitts.
And I'm Lindsay Ames. I just want to apologize to everybody here for my attire.
I would also like to apologize for her attire.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, this is my first time ever in my life doing comedy in shorts.
I feel like I look like your therapist and you're like an at-risk youth.
I'm just in the couch crying.
Please don't kill yourself while you're my client.
There's no guarantees right now, but yeah, comedy. It feels like a comedy crime right now.
It looks funny.
It does. Right? Knee skin, like on a stage, just feels like a non-starter.
A non-starter. I was telling Lindsay earlier that she's visiting from California, which is awesome. A super experienced comedian. I'm really happy to share the stage with her. And she was telling me earlier, she's like, knee skin. I was like, once you've been on Maui for over 10 days, knee skin is the least of your worries. You got toe skin, you got butt skin, you got ball sack skin. It gets so much worse.
I have ball sack skin now. I saw so much ball sack skin. I went to the nude beach and I saw a guy. He was literally summoning the waves with a semi.
Oh.
Have any of you guys seen this guy? Do you know who I'm talking about? Frank? What an artist. This guy, literally walking by. First of all, he was sitting on the beach, legs crossed like this.
Oh,
okay?
he's modest.
Modest at first, then when we walk by, he literally goes.
Oh.
But I can't do it because I have no balance right now, but he paused in the middle.
Did you say I can't do it because I have no balls right now?
What did I say? Yeah. My lady.
I would like to also let everybody know, we know that we, with our matching bangs, our demographic, we currently look like the future Karens of America. Like we look like we're gonna get mad at you for saying the N-word. And by N-word, I mean non-organic produce.
Kind of feels like maybe we're gonna take you guys home, rename you Braden, and make like lemon verbena bars. And our own paper bags from scratch. We're just gonna make our own
Make
paper
our own
bags.
paper.
Yeah. Make your own paper. You know, this was actually kind of a nerve-wracking experience for me. First of all, because I honked a fat bobo out there, and then was like, okay, we've got to like ask people to be our partners.
You honked Bobo outside?
I honked a bobo, a fat bobo.
He said I was the only one who honked him.
Well, sorry, friend. Bang sisters.
Thanks, sisters.
It's true, but
So you smoked a lot of weed before this. Are you drinking right now or no?
oh, I never drink. I don't drink. I just smoke a lot of weed.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do both.
Yeah, that's good. I love that. I love that for you.
Yeah, it's good that you don't drink. Who here smokes weed, doesn't drink alcohol? There's 2 people. The rest of you are like, why the fuck do you think we came here? We came here to get fucked up and you just happen to be on stage right now.
I have to say though, it was very nerve-wracking to do this, to be like, you have to ask somebody to be your partner, because I just started getting flashbacks from prom. Cause like, did people go to prom here? You guys prom people?
Did you have a fun prom experience? I had 2 guys ask me to prom and 3 women. How was your prom experience similar? Your invitation?
I mean, I looked a lot like Harry Potter, so I had to do the asking. And first of all, I went up to one of my guy friends and I go, hey, you want to go to prom? And then he goes, can I get back to you by the end of the day?
Oh!
And he asked somebody else.
He said EOD?
Yes. And then before this, we were talking about this before, because before this, my best guy friend, who I was like, there are vibes, like we are vibing, like I thought it was happening. I was like, I think he's had a couple other girlfriends, like I've been pining after him for like 2 years.
And he was single when prom time
He was
came?
single, and it was Valentine's Day, which is like right around when everybody's asking people to go to prom.
You were like, he's gonna do it.
Yes, because he goes,
Okay, I'll be you.
okay, you want to be me? Okay, we'll do a lot. Hey, Lindsay?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Trenton Owen, yes.
Can we go outside? There's something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you?
I was so excited. I really thought, he goes, oh God, this is so hard. I'm so nervous.
It's hard?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I was going to say save it for prom night, but okay.
Can I ask you something?
Oh my gosh, I'm caught so off guard.
Okay.
Yes.
I really like Allie. Do you think she'll go to prom with me? And can you help me ask her?
Yeah, I think she's a really nice girl.
I literally know. I was like, yeah. Yeah, well, let's get it done. And I got her and him set up for prom. But then they were broken up by then, and then he said to me, I should have gone to prom with you. I was like, yeah, you fucker. That was the most anticlimactic. Okay.
I hope you spread a rumor that they both had herpes, right?
Now I gotta go
Okay, I
back.
guess that's just me.
No, I could have. You had a good prom?
Yeah, I went to a few proms. I was
A few proms? What? What's that like?
It was good. I just used one dress for all of them, and I came in shit faced and what?
Did you hump?
Shit-faced.
Were you humping then?
Oh yeah. I mean that was 2012.
Like, oh, yeah. I was like, no.
That was 2012. So you humped on the dance floor,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
You know, oh these bitches crawl. Oh ski ski motherfucker. Oh ski ski goddamn.
Yeah. I can't. If that song goes on anywhere, like literally, it could be the doctor's office, and I'd be like, da-da, da-da,
Like humping the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you spend a lot of time in a doctor's office or like in therapy or anything?
Oh, all of them, yeah. Every single doctor's office there can be at. I've been actually, yeah. I don't want to talk about my not well stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, not healthy. What do you got? What do you got? I got bad guts right now. Literally, it sucks.
I went to therapy until I got a divorce, and I was like, I actually don't need therapy anymore.
I gotta say,
I was like, whoa, this like healed a lot of my problems. Whoa.
I I feel like I'm having the most LA experience right now because I am doing DMT with my therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not with her, like we're not both partying. I'm doing it. She's like watching me, but every
I know,
time
it's kind of fucked up a little bit.
But every time I come out of the trip, I don't know why she does look like she's high. Like I'll wake up after she's done some talk therapy. I'm like coming out of DMT and she's like, yeah. The medicine, it's your friend.
Who here thinks you should share her DMT with her therapist?
I should have Bernie. She's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go.
All right. My name is Ronda Kids.
I'm Lindsay Ames. Thanks, guys.
Have a great night. Put your hands together for Chino LaForge.
Great word. Ronda and Lindsay, ladies and gentlemen. I had no idea, Ronda, that you had so many dates to prom. That's so weird because you were homeschooled. I know that about you. Popular at the reunions, gotta say, all right. All right, yeah, we'll go back. Let's, I know that we got somebody that's got it going a little bit, so let's make sure that we get them on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, both of these comedians I just recently saw in California. They were in Southern California when me and Willie and Josh were doing shows over in Torrance in South Bay. You know how like LA is like this very progressive big city? Torrance is like this little space of hatred in between. No, Torrance is great. I'm from Torrance. That's why I talk shit. Anyways, I don't need to tell you about Torrance. I'm just going to introduce these comedians. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Josh and Eddie V.
Oh shit, give it up for how cool is this? Yeah!
Hell yeah. Before we start, any single ladies want to go home with me and this good-looking guy tonight? It's the last day of Gay Pride Month. I don't want to have to go home and fuck him again.
If that happens, can you be the bottom? Please? Hey man, it was really fun. We went to Torrance, and this motherfucker, doesn't he look like the guy that, you know, he might know where to get a good plate lunch? On Maui, where do we go?
Man, the last time I had a good plate lunch is when the last time I went to jail when they used to give you a plate lunch on Maui. Now they give you a fucking turkey breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Turkey mashed potato bowl.
So anyway, we were in Torrance, and I'm like, I'm at the gig, right? I'm like, Josh, where are you? He's all, I'm coming back from Vegas. This motherfucker's so fat, he went to Vegas to get a proper freaking all-you-can-eat buffet and lose $200.
Oh yeah, that's nothing, bro. One time I was in Utah and I drove to Pocatello, Idaho to eat at Sizzler. When I got there, I was all excited. I told him, I just drove all the way here from Salt Lake City, and the guy goes, why? There's one in Salt Lake City. I didn't see that one.
Okay, so I don't know. Everybody knows this. The human male appendage is like a thermometer, right? So like when it's cold, the penis shrinks up. It's like gone, right? When it's hot, it's big. So what's your barometer for the room tonight?
Well, that's true because I got an X-ray recently. And I seen that shit. It was cold that day.
So you know, I found out that for my thermometer, the ideal temperature is womb temperature. All right, any girls in here need some AARP benefits? Let me know. Hit me up.
That's funny, Andy.
This guy. Hey, so what do you think would happen if like Wales declared Maui as like a permanent, you know, like residency instead of going back to Alaska? Is there any implications?
Man, Will was one of my trigger words.
Okay, we won't go there. Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, dude, bad style. Okay, so I wanted to go up with Josh because you know he's from Harbor Lights. I need some street cred, man.
Shit, Harbor Lights an Airbnb now, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, for the boat, man.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, they used to call it Harbor Frights, but not anymore.
Yeah, if you're from Harbor Lights, you got cred. You still got cred, brother. Yes.
Where's the new Harbor Lights, you guys?
Yeah, we want to know.
7-Eleven?
Oh man, that's good. So, I think I love that, okay, Star Wars, like, I got my Star Wars shirt on. Okay, if Darth Vader was really bad at dark comedy, like, and no one knew it, like, that's how bad he is, like, bring him to me. Like, he can't do the punchline because everybody's all afraid. And then you have, like, the other characters like Amidala and what would you think, like, and Jar Jar Binks was like a rapper, what would you think that Chewbacca would be?
Fuck, Chewbacca, another trigger word. I like to talk about shit when I was a kid.
Oh no. Okay, I gotta back away from the trigger words. Maybe it's like Chewbacca would be the the headliner for or the poster child for the Airbnb for hairy gay men, right? Like Airbnb. Airbnb. You ever seen how they talk pigeon?
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
So do you know that the world's only land-bound octopus belongs to the Octomom?
Hey, you guys gotta laugh. That was his funniest joke yet. Sorry, Eddie B. Talking shit over here.
Man, fucking crickets on that one. What happened? Oh, man. Okay, so
Eddie B drives the taxi cab. You gonna talk about that?
I got it all. Oh, bro.
Oh, that's a great job, bro. The Uber makes like $500 a day, guys.
A week. No, I'm just kidding. Bro, it's expensive out here. So anyway, Josh came back and it was really funny. So it was a whole bunch of Maui people in Torrance. It was so freaking cool. I drove 2 hours to be there, and then I realized, like, one of the comics was asking, like, oh, are people from Hermosa Beach? And they're like, no. They won't go south. It's like Chino said, is a little circle of hatred there. But it was good. It was at a place called Mom Said Yes on Father's Day. And that is a fucking joke right there. That is funny. That's why we're all here. Mom said yes, right? Oh, that's too deep. Okay. I don't know. I get too deep. There's layers. I'm like an onion. You peel back layers and I'll make you cry. I don't know. It's.
Hey, can I have the mic for like 30 seconds?
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
There's this big celebrity in here, and I've been so nervous all night because I'm looking at him and I don't get to perform in front of him much. His name is Ted Anderson, you guys.
Ted!
He got a blue check mark on his Instagram.
Oh, no.
That's Ted booing, by the way. His Amaku is that homeless guy in front of Walmart.
Yeah, Ted!
I never get to see Ted. I wanted to roast him.
You look like number 10.
Oh, shit. I knew it was coming. That's why I did it. I knew it was coming.
Well, if we circle back, we'll be like 0.01. And, Lysol, they say we kill 99.9% of all the germs. Not good enough, Lysol. We know how deadly the 1% is, right? Am I right? Right?
Hell yeah, we did 8 minutes. We're not a bitch. Thank you guys. Chino, we did 8 minutes.
Oh, we did?
I told him if he comes off under 8 minutes, he's a bitch. Because that's what Willie told me at the comedy store.
Oh, man. Right on, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out.
Eddie and Josh, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, you're both bitches. I don't care. The fuck is going on here? Is this real? Does he just like the microphone, just like touching his forehead? Is that what that is? That's weird. All right. We're going to reset the room real quick, guys. I know we've had a lot of double sets. We've got a professional comedian in the room, a touring comic, performs all the time on the West Coast, all over the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, he was here last week. In case you missed him, you get a double dose. Give it up for Joseph!
Chino. Come on! Yeah! Oh, God, so good to be back in Maui. Everyone here is just nice, like nice people. I had a woman roll up on me, and out of nowhere, she's like, I love your hair. It's like you're going fast, but you're not. I've never, like the side view, it looks like I'm going 1,000,000 miles an hour. I just want to know, I don't come here a lot, but what's up with the dude that stares at the orange in South Kihei? What is up with that dude? Like, that's why people are offering me edibles, and I don't want to end up with him in that little sleeping bag staring at the orange in the morning. What happened? What happened to that situation? Yeah, because I've tried to have conversations with him, and he's just not feeling it at all. But I don't know. He has a good energy about him. The energy over here is cool. Is anyone in therapy? Is anyone doing therapy? Yeah. Dude, I do free therapy, ChatGPT. Have you rocked that? Oh my God, is anyone doing that? I put a voice to it. You can put a voice to it. It's this English guy, and his name's Arlo, and I talk to him about everything, man. Like, I'll be like, Arlo, I'm going to Maui. He's like, mate, you're gonna have a great time. I'll talk to him about my divorce. He's like, the divorce isn't your fault. Like, he is so supportive. I was asking him why my kids don't text me back. Does anyone text their kids and they don't text them back? I'll text my son. Hey man, what's going on? Christmas Eve, I was texting my whole entire family, and they wouldn't get back to me, and they're like 4 feet away. They're like right where you are. Like, I heard it, I saw you look at it, answer it, nothing. And if I ask my kids for anything, like, hey man, you gonna bring back the car? I don't even get words anymore. I just get like a praying hands. That's all I get. I don't even know if that's an answer. A lot of you guys are looking at me like, why is this Italian person here in this room right now? Didn't know that Henry Winkler was still alive, hanging out. Some of you are like, hey, Tony Danza, what's up? Who's the boss? Are there Italians in Maui? Are there any Italian people? Yeah, one dude. What's up, bro? Italian women are beautiful, right?
Italian butts drive me nuts.
There you go. I didn't say that. You did. Awesome. Being a man and you said that kind of triggered me, but that's cool. Italian women are beautiful, though. I'll tell you that right now. Italian women are beautiful, and what I love about them is they get older, they become handsome. Seriously, they really do. Looking at this dude up front, thought my grandma was here. Didn't know. Just beautiful. Like, the first real man in my life was my mother. Just a very masculine woman. Just like, are my eyebrows connecting? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. How are you doing? You good?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
There's no one around you, just you.
No,
there you go.
where'd they go?
Yeah, there you go, man. The way you were looking at me was very, like, judging.
Well, you're the only one I can see.
You're the only one okay, cool. Yeah. I've had more fun at DMV than I'm having in front of you right now. There you go. Have you ever been doing something and wanted to quit while you're doing it? That's happening right now. There you go. You're like, my buddy Chino's like, you should come down and do the show. And I'm like, no. And then I'm here and I'm like, oh, I fucked up. There you go. Oh my God. No. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I've been surfing at Lani Apoko a lot. I love it there. Everyone's super cool, super nice in the water. A lot of shakas being thrown around, I love that. I love the vibe in the water. I give a lot of waves to people until they're like, you have to go, bro. Like, that's how nice I am in the water. Like, my girlfriend's like, dude, they're gonna think you're weird if you keep giving them as many waves as they are. Like, there's too much aloha with you. I'm like, because everyone in the water, there's such a good energy. And the thing that I love too is that surfing over here with my girlfriend, a lot of times she's, when we go out, she's like, hey, we gotta check out Little Beach. Like, we checked that out. I know that they were talking about that earlier. All the naked people that you want there aren't there. That was kind of a bummer. The people that are there, like that dude and that dude, that's who's there. And they were playing frisbee, just like. Now you're putting your jacket on. You're ready to get out of here. No way. You
got a few minutes.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, the thing that's been great coming over to Maui is that I've been really working on myself. Living in LA, it's tough. Because there's a lot of stress. Like, I've been doing a gratitude list, I've been journaling. Does anyone do that? Where you journal, you write down. And I do all those things, but still by like 12 noon, I want to punch everyone in the head. Does anyone else have that feel? Like, oh my God. How do you guys not punch every tourist that's eating ice cream? How do you guys not do that? Oh my God, I walk around there and they're all coming out, they just got ice cream in their Dayglow shirt. Don't you just want to punch them in the face? Like, how do you guys not do that? All those little kids with their little shorts and their, any grown man in a pair of Crocs, punch to the head. That has to happen. Don't you, I don't know how you, there should be mass murders over here with, they're just, like when I try not to, like any kid on an e-bike, oh my God, if I could just, but they have a helmet on where I live, can't punch them, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to, you know, when I see, like, yes, and then at the end of the night I journal again, all the things that, but now it's turned into like a confession at that point, because I just write down all the, I love that these people are digging it and no one else here is. I love that. I love that. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter tells me I gotta be careful about what I said. I told her, she's like, Dad, you gotta be careful about what you say. Because like a lot of times, like, you know, when I was joking around with you, I was doing a show recently and there was a dude up front like that and he wasn't looking at me. And at a certain point, I'm like, hey man, you're looking here, you're looking there, you gotta look at me. And his wife leaned in and goes, he's blind. And I was like, well, put him in the back. Like, he doesn't need to be up front. Come on. That's kind of a jerk move, blind up front. You can sit in the car, you just need to hear me. There was a woman on a phone at a show. She's on a phone talking, just bah, 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 and I'm like, who are you talking to? I'm talking to my mom who has Alzheimer's. See how tight the room just got? And I was like, you don't need to talk to her now or later, she ain't gonna know. Like, that is real. So, see, that's high fives. I think that's my problem. I think it and say it. I get into trouble for that all the time. I was once with my wife, we were having coffee, croissants were out of nowhere. I said to her, babe, if we ever had a threesome, it was the croissant. I got inspired. And I asked her if we ever had a threesome, make a list of everyone you'd want in the threesome. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that.
I'm not married.
Yeah, because she showed me the list, my name wasn't on it. It's like a long list. A lot of names. Who's Carl from Costco? Let's start there. You know, you ever just blow it like that? That's my life. Think it and say it. My daughter told me I got to be careful about what I say. Dad, you got to worry about toxic masculinity. Yeah, real deal. You got to worry about toxic masculinity. She's all, do you know what that is? And I'm like, not a clue. But I'd love to see them play. They gotta be at the playground at some point. They gotta be. Dad, it's not a band. Well, that's on them. They should get together and start a band. Make a t-shirt. How many people would wear that t-shirt? Right? And then she said, Dad, you wouldn't understand. I said, try me. She said, Dad, toxic masculinity is when a man uses his masculinity in a negative way to affect other men and young men. You wouldn't get it. I was like, yes, I would. And everyone in this room has dealt with it. We just called it PE when we were growing up. That's what we call it. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me tonight. My name is Joseph. Keep it going for your host, Chino. Chino the ruler.
Keep it going for Joseph, ladies and gentlemen. Taking time on his vacation. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I did ask him to do this, and he was a little resistant. He didn't like. I was like, "Come on, Joe, come to my open mic." He's like, "Open mic?" I was like, "Come on, what else are you doing tonight?" He's like, "I don't know. I'm just gonna stare at this orange all day." By the way, that Joe, the orange staring guy, he was ours first. He was a Paia person before. I don't know what happened. Did somebody give him a ride? Who gave him a ride? Who did it? He was an inspiration to this town. Now we just have Screaming Lady. And now we don't have any balance to the force. All right. Let's get back to the doubles. You guys ready to get back to the doubles? All right. So by the way, the live stream, I fucked up tonight. That was me. That was on me. We can only live stream once every 24 hours. So it's not live stream, but we are recording and we will post this on our channel. Check out the channel at Comedy Simulator on YouTube. It's free. It'll just pop up a little notification every Monday like, hey, the simulator's starting, and if you can't make it here, watch it from your home. Watch it naked. That's cool too. We're into that. We won't know, unless we do know, unless you tell us. And if you show us, we're cool with that too. All right, but speaking of that, Dan is our filmer, videographer, director. casting couch, ladies, gentlemen. He is not shy and picky. That's fine. So he's doing all over video. He's coming up right now. We got him and Abra coming up. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dan, Steeby, and Abra.
All right, let's keep it going for Chino. All right. Keeping this crazy train a-rolling. Oh, Jesus, okay. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
So, Abra, what's going on these days?
Oh, goodness golly, you need to be more specific.
Who's stalking you these days?
Oh, you know, I do have a stalker.
Oh, your current one?
Yeah.
A new one?
But he goes through my trash and organizes my recycling.
That sounds helpful.
I think so. It's a stalker with consent.
How does that work?
I just told you.
Well, yes, I understand the words.
We gotta jiggle this out. Look, everybody's
Okay.
looking at us very sternly. Hi, we're friends. We're both Capricorns, which makes us
That's true.
deeply flawed and angry a little bit at everyone else.
All right, everybody yell out their sign. I don't care. I don't
I think
care.
actually, can we have a group scream?
No?
Yes, we could. We could.
Okay.
Hey, would anyone like to make a noise?
Wait, who wants to be
with us?
cathartic?
1,
2, 3, go.
That felt good to me.
Well, that's what
I'm
counts.
satisfied.
All right, good,
I don't need to
good.
go home with anyone tonight
Okay.
because I have pie at home. You know what's good about pie?
Everything.
I mean, truly, but it's always satisfying you, and it is gone in the morning.
Okay, do you eat the whole thing yourself?
Fuck yes, with whipped cream.
Okay, what's your favorite pie?
French silk. I know that's like
All right, fancy
that's like
pants.
Village Inn. I don't know if we have any Midwestern people.
Where from the Midwest are you from? Iowa.
I'm from Iowa too.
We got another Iowa.
I know, that's why I'm here. I don't go back there. No, because it's really expensive. They're like, we
And
don't
it's
give,
Iowa.
Yeah, we don't give flight discounts because we know there's family there and you have to fucking go back. Yeah, no, it's awful.
Okay. Let's not talk about Iowa.
Iowa, land where the tall corn grows.
Do you have a song?
That's the Iowa theme song, yeah.
They have a theme song, all right.
Just say yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, of course you heard it. Oh, Jesus, all right. All right, look at all you beautiful people out
I
there.
know. Hi, everyone. Can we just like fake laugh?
Thank you.
Oh, so
jeez.
good.
Man,
Yay.
that's talent.
Validation.
Man, okay.
Why aren't you sitting down?
I'm tired
Do you
of
want to
sitting.
sit on the tall?
I don't want to sit. It's goddamn stand-up comedy. It's in the name.
Boy, I don't do anything regular.
Slouch comedy.
I'm not slouchy. My
All right.
posture is
It's a-
immaculate.
All right.
Goodness
This
golly.
is posture comedy.
Posture.
All right, posturous. All right, so what's the craziest music festival shenanigans you got yourself into?
Oh, goodness.
And don't hiss into the mic.
I feel like that's a very loaded question.
It's absolutely
I mean, has anyone ever been to an orgy tent?
good start. Everybody, that's a good start. Okay.
And they haven't? Oh, it's scary. Hey,
Okay.
everyone, what's your safe word? That's right, I'm gonna forget it anyway. Mine's ouch also.
Oh shit, mine was hedgehog.
Yeah, I'm an oversharer as it is. Hey, Dan.
Hey, Abra.
Let's hear about you. How's your power washing?
My power washing is non-existent.
Oh.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
Sorry about
Well,
that.
see, okay, so that's one of the problems of having a business and then not liking customers. Like you kind of need them.
I agree. I hate people, but like way over there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, I want to help everyone, but like from their television sets.
Well, you're helping them now.
Am I? Because we're live streaming.
We're not live streaming.
Semi-live stream.
We're at a semi.
We're regurgitated.
We were all the way in, and then we pulled out, and there was no going back.
Ew.
Yeah, well, welcome to YouTube. We're learning every
Wait,
day.
is that on YouTube?
Yeah, we would be streaming on YouTube except we started and stopped, and you can't restart.
Everything you're saying sounds really dirty to me right now.
So then we fucked it.
Ah, yeah!
Oh god. So back to orgy tent.
Oh, no. I did not get
I always assume an orgy tent smells the way I think an orgy tent would smell.
No, there's not a lot of smells. There's a lot of ventilation. It's kind of like in here, like your eyeballs
This
get
could
dried
be an
out
orgy
from all the
tent?
fans. I mean, it could be. Although concrete floors are not.
Proceed.
I mean, they're easy to clean. Orgy tent. You walk in. There's a consent, like you have to sign an affidavit, and then you get condoms and a puppy pad, so you don't puddle on the pillows.
All right. So preparation. Okay. Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah. And I never saw a hammer drill before. You know what a hammer drill is?
Yes, I do.
Really?
Probably not used in the same way.
Can you maybe like show everyone what a hammer drill is? Yeah.
Yeah, but that was in construction form. I think I'd be smiling more in an orgy tent. That was just straight to work.
No, that was outside. That was like on the way in. That was like a warning.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Provide your own power tools?
Got any more quick? I like a chainsaw. Honest to God.
Wait, what?
I do.
How does...
Not.
Is that a position?
Yeah. No, it's therapy.
Chainsaw therapy.
Chainsawing hardwood is therapy. Yes.
Are we still talking about sex?
No.
Fuck. I got confused.
Keep up.
I'm bored now.
Ah, suffer.
Yeah. Okay. So, new topic. Oh, God. What? What's your conversation about? Is that fun?
Hey, you want to interject?
What's the topic?
We were talking about the thing that you guys were just talking about.
Yeah?
Fucking with a
What was
chainsaw?
that? We forgot.
Yes, we were like, yo, has anyone ever experienced that?
Fucking
No,
with a
ew,
chainsaw?
ew, get it
No,
out of your
that's
mind.
not something you live to
No,
talk
that's
about.
not a good
That's like
thing.
very seven.
But I just had a visual of like a row of tongues attached to the chainsaw.
I'm.
A chainsaw tongue?
I feel.
Oh, yeah, you would.
I feel a little traumatized.
All right.
Hey, I see that. I see that 1 minute. You do, baby, and you're sexy too.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Back to topic. Hey, Dan.
Hey, go ahead, flirt.
Dan, I have a very good question that's gonna make you really uncomfortable. Are you okay with that?
Consent.
How did you come last?
What?
No.
Come again?
Never mind.
When?
Dialing it back. When was the last time you went to the beach with your kids?
Oh, to the kids. Wait, last time I made a beach baby?
Never mind.
That was 15 years ago.
This is why I don't ask questions.
Yeah,
It was 15 years ago?
that I made a beach baby.
You made a beach baby?
Yeah, I made a beach baby.
Whoa.
Who else has brought about life on the beach?
Turtles.
Just me. All right. That was a little fact.
I'm proud of you. Was she on top? Because otherwise there'd be
No.
a lot of sand. Oh, that's why
She was
she's
in
mad at you.
No. She's mad at me. She's mad at me for other reasons. All right.
All right, bye.
I am Dan. That's Abra. Have a great night, everybody. Yeah.
Dan and Abra, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell they're friends because there is no sexual energy there. Did you guys feel that? That was like a queen and her eunuch. That was just like, no, you guys are friends. It's just like there was no sex. You guys were talking about an orgy, and I'm like, I don't buy this. No. I was like, is Dan's wife comfortable with him hanging out with Abra? And after that, I'm like, totally. She's. That is a good friendship dynamic. I like seeing that. It's healthy. That's very healthy. All right, let's keep this going. You guys ready for more doubles? Hey, we got a show coming up on Thursday. We got a comedian visiting us. Mr. Willie Simon is here. He's somebody I've known for years in this comedy scene. I'd like to do a double set with him. Would you guys like to see that? Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, joining me on stage for a brief one, give it up for Willie Simon!
Fuck yeah, dude. Guys, come on, Chino LaForge, make it laugh. I And Jennifer Dan barely disguising how fucking horny he is. That was crazy. Holy shit.
He's about to pop like a Red Bull. Look at him.
Yeah, dude.
Have you checked your blood pressure? You look red.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back, dude. I'm stoked we get to do this. This is awesome.
You are so much more handsome now than you were when you lived here. Holy shit.
I was also 17 when we first met, so I think that's kind of fucked up that you say that. He was like, this kid could be hotter. Whoa,
I don't know if you guys know this.
I don't like that at all.
I'm the Jeffrey Epstein of comedy. It's true. For comedy.
He's on an island. I think that's where it ends. It's close. Close.
Oh, man. Against all odds.
Yeah.
Back together. we lived in an apartment for about 3 years in LA.
Yeah, dude. Us and 500 cockroaches. It was pretty good, man. We had a good thing going.
And 2 other comics.
That's what I was talking about. The cockroaches. The other comics. Good guys, dude. There's a booger wall that was on the fucking when Evans moved out. We had a booger wall there. Yeah. Big wall of boogers.
I had a booger wall too. I'm just glad.
That's what we call the landlord special. You know what I mean? The big booger wall.
I think it was all the Adderall he was doing.
yeah. Those were coke boogers. I could have sniffed those actually. I could have got something out of those boogers.
It's not because I'm lazy. I have a collection.
yeah.
I have a collection.
Yeah, I'm up all night again. What are you fucking? I'm cleaning. Yeah, dude. It's good to be here, though, man. I ordered a Red Bull when I got here. I think the guy looked at me like he was gonna fucking kill me. It's like, this is a coffee bar, dude. What are you talking about? Red Bull. I feel like I ordered ice at like a Mexican restaurant. I'm like, not like that. I didn't mean like that.
See the way you do it here is you gotta order it deconstructed. You're like, can I get a guarana taurine with a little acai?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, we got all the supplements in Paia. That's right, dude.
I got a Red Bull. It's
You
like
do
perfect.
custom. Yeah, custom Red Bulls. I like that.
Yeah, you just gotta get it from the fruit guy. Is that Red Bull? He's not saying anything. Man, Willie, you avoided every opportunity to quit comedy. It's been wonderful.
I was thinking about the fucking shit. There was an old woman who used to fuck a homeless guy outside of the open mic when I first started. And I was like 17. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
What a cool scene to be a part of. His name was ISIS.
Yeah.
It was a real thing. His name was ISIS.
Yeah. Couldn't do that after 2015. He ended up punching her.
Really? Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
Come on. That's fucking... You don't go into a van and just escape cleanly. You know what I mean? You're fucking,
Nothing lasts
forever.
forever.
Catch an elbow, at least. Just movement to the back seat, if anything. You know what I mean? You're going to catch an elbow.
Willie used to come to our open mic underage.
Yeah, dude.
Get laid. That was weird. You were 18 years old going like a teacher.
My girlfriend's here. Take it easy, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I never got laid ever.
Not once.
Never in my life. I've never.
You should have seen how ugly he used to be. He's hot now. He used to be so ugly and young.
You're hot now, dude. Honestly, you should have seen Chino. He used to wear remember the Cookie? Remember like 2012, the Cookie Monster hats? Remember that? Like he was like a big swag guy, but he's like 6'9", so it was fucked up, dude. Like you can't be a swag guy when you're as big as you are. Dude.
No.
It's not as...
Well, you can't hide. These are your 2 options.
Yeah.
That's why I wear Skechers, but they're cool.
Those are some cool Skechers.
Right?
Holy shit.
Right?
Damn.
I wouldn't have never told you they're Skechers until we're making.
Did you get that from the Skechers Emporium in Kahului now? You guys see the giant Skechers Emporium? What the fuck is that about? They got 500 styles of Skechers. I'm like, who's this for?
So I went to Skechers Emporium, and then I fought the manager, and he gave me the shoes.
He's like, you've won fair and square my most unwearable pair of Skechers.
But it looked good on me, though.
They do. They look good, man. Yeah, you can do them right.
Thank you.
This is the first time I've worn shorts in a year, dude. Look at my fucking knees. They're like, look how sunburned my fucking knees are. I'm like scarlet right now.
Your thigh is as white as that guy's bucket of milk. Why do you have milk? What's with the carton?
Oh yeah, that guy was drinking milk. That guy's drinking milk right now.
There's this Charlie Manson looking guy drinking
No joke, but that guy's just drinking milk. That's fucking crazy.
You look like someone who belongs on the carton. Why are you drinking milk? Are you a missing person, sir?
I think he finished. Is it done? Did you finish the milk? No? Okay. He's got a long night ahead of him then. I'm working on the milk.
You know, drinking milk is really a sprinting sport.
Yeah.
You don't want to take that to a long distance.
It's got to be a marathon, dude. A sprint will make you throw up, dude. You got to do a fucking marathon run of milk.
No, I thought a marathon of milk would make you throw up, really.
Well, I mean, you don't run while I'm just talking about the length you drink the milk.
What, you want to weigh in on this?
Yeah. If you had to drink all that milk and then run, would you rather do a sprint or a marathon?
Do you beer bong it, or do you just sip it over time?
mean, I just like take as long as I feel like.
I like that a lot.
We'll get there when we get there. I love that. I love that. About milk and about you.
My milk, my time, all right? I don't want to fucking... Don't rush me. In
Buddy, there's no milk, boss, all right?
I got a big fucking half gallon of strawberry after this, dude. I'm fucking ready for anything. Hell yeah, dude. What percentage of milk is it?
He looks like a 1%er.
What percentage? Whole? Damn right, dude. Damn right. This is Paia, dude. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Every Asian person in the room just threw up in their mouth a little bit. They're like, whole milk, you fucking psychopath. Chug, 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 chug.
I don't want to make a man throw up during my sex. So if I can do it afterward, maybe.
I've done it before. I'll do it again. I hate Portland, Oregon to this day for it.
Do you drink milk? Are you a milk guy still?
I'm Asian. I'm lactose.
Okay.
I still drink it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't think you answered my question.
Because I have toxic masculinity. I still drink it, and then I just shit loudly like a man. You know?
That is also what my idea of being a man is drinking whole milk. I'm like, I don't lift at all, but I fucking drink a lot of milk for some reason.
Fuck what the doctor said.
Yeah.
High blood pressure, drinking milk. Don't give a shit. Look at us.
I'm doing oat milk lately, dude. I've been an oat milk guy. Anyone else? Oat milk? Oat milk in the house? It's sweeter, way better, right? That's what I'm fucking talking about.
I think it's slimy.
It is slimy, but you know what? It doesn't make me shit my brains out, so I like it for that, you know? You pick your battles. It's slimy on the way in and not slimy on the way out, you know what I'm saying?
That is
that was gross. That was a pretty gross one.
Just go well with cereal, though. That's the question.
Just go well, yeah.
I just feel like slimy and crunchy together.
Yeah, man, Lucky Charms, but just the oat part again, huh? That's crazy.
Just oats.
Every time.
Mom.
Yeah, what is this?
All right. We should wrap this up. Smiley, you want to say anything before we call this?
Hey, come back on Thursday. We're gonna be back here. I think what is it? 8 o'clock? 7 o'clock?
7:38. Yeah, around there.
Okay, yeah. Come back and hang. We love you, Maui. Fucking still gonna be home, man. I love you guys.
Willie Simon, ladies and gentlemen.
Chino LaForge, man.
Dude, that was honestly just like us fucking hanging out with a bong and just playing Call of Duty back in the day. I fucking miss that shit, Willie Simon. Willie Simon, this... By the way, Christina, he was not getting laid. He tried really hard, but he was not. He was not. All right, let's get back to the doubles. What do you say? Back to double sets? What, did you not like that? What happened? I thought were he and I and Milk Guy the only ones having fun there? Did you guys not like that? You ready for more? Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage now because they got to make it an early night. He's got daughters at home. Give it up for Ted Anderson and who's your partner? And Jackson. Jackson.
Good, man. You made it up here. I was worried you're going to get lost again.
I almost did. I just barely made my flight back here.
Yeah, so you were in the East Coast?
I was in the East Coast, I hit Chicago, and then I literally got to my gate as they were boarding group 4 out of 4 groups.
Group 4 out of 4 groups.
Just barely made it.
Southwest?
I got insecure. No, United.
Oh, gross. You know they're the largest killer of animals on their plane? Like if you take and bring your cat or your dog, like last year there's 23 animal deaths in the planes, and they were responsible for 21 of them. Yeah.
Good thing I don't have an animal.
Yeah, if you have an animal, just don't put it on United. Kill it at home and then put it in the mail. Like don't pay the extra baggage fee for your fucking dead rabbit, your emotional support chipmunk. Like just kill it now. Sorry, go ahead. So you just barely made your flight?
Well, that was all that, but Chicago was a good time.
Were you in like Chicago proper, or were you like?
I was in Chicago proper for a little bit, and then I did comedy outside, but.
Like outside outdoors, or like Schaumburg? Like where the fuck were you?
It was like an hour and a half by train ride outside.
An hour and a half? That's not even Chicago, that's Iowa. We've talked about this. That's a Midwest thing. Everybody says they're from Chicago regardless of the fucking state they're from because it's the only city that anybody knows. They're just like, where are you from? Chicago. Where are you actually from? Minnesota. Like, they don't...
Yeah, I don't know shit. I grew up in New Hampshire, dude. Never been to the Midwest. It's barely even west from where I grew up from.
Like, that's just lazy West. It's not even Midwest. It's like you went from New Hampshire over and just went, yeah, fuck it, here we are.
Yeah, we made it past the Mississippi River. Like, shut the fuck up. I watched a homeless dude who lost both his legs, mind you. Hey, shut up.
Mind you. That was the punchline that put him over the top of this guy. He's like, mind you.
Thank you. Thank you, man. No, but I literally watched a homeless dude with no legs, and I love the dude, but he was looking.
You love the dude. Homeless guy, no legs. We built a relationship. I love him. He didn't want to marry. He wasn't ready, but fuck it.
He's been through some shit, man. I have my legs and I haven't, so he definitely has. But the man with no feet was looking at pedicure prices for like 20 minutes.
Let a motherfucker dream.
I only know it was 20 minutes because I watched him look at the prices for 20 minutes.
Dude, you just had everybody pull away.
I know.
As you mock a guy that dreams of toes.
I thought it was kind of funny.
Speaking of which, where do you get your nails done? Do you do, like, is that Sharpie? Oh, okay.
No, I have real nail polish, thank you very much.
You actually go, what color is the black? Like, what shade?
It's midnight black. And then I have popping pink.
Your parents must be proud.
No, my dad hates the fuck out of it. That's why I like it.
That's
why I reapplied before I come back in.
You're, I think, past 30. What are you still getting back at your dad for? How hard did he fuck your sister?
Alright, wait, time out. Do I look that bad, guys? I am not past 30. The fuck is happening?
Nobody believes it. Nobody believes it.
Alright, raise the hands who thinks I'm past 30. Fuck, I got more than 2. I'd tell you guys how old I am, but you wouldn't even fucking believe me, I guess.
Yeah, no, now I'm really interested.
I'm 20 fucking 5.
Bro,
I gotta know.
No. Buddy, look at me. I'm so sorry.
Alright, this show turned a little bit.
Oh shit, this is good fun. How are you 25? Dude, how many bad choices could you put in to the first 5 years of your 20s to look like that?
You'd be fucking surprised. I lived in New York at 19 and I got into every bar I ever walked into and I always thought it was facial hair and confidence. But
how many early
fucking not?
How many early bird specials at Denny's did you get during that time period?
Well, I'm more of an IHOP guy, so
Did I get the senior discount for the moons over Miami? Yeah, that's...
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit, so the shows went good? Your hour and a half trip to fucking nowhere, was that receptive?
Yeah, it went great.
You don't have the look of someone that would have been accepted in the Midwest. I lived there for quite a few years in Milwaukee. We drove through Iowa, it didn't go well. My wife was 20 years old, looked like she was 20 years old, and she was just wearing normal shorts, and we walked through a Perkins, which if you guys don't know, that's a hair above a Denny's. Like it's just, and we walked in, everybody's head in the room turned and stared at these people from California, and when we got sat, a little old lady looked at my wife and went, "Hussy." Yeah.
So I honestly thought the show was gonna go a lot worse than it did. I know I look like this. My friend even assured me when I stayed with him the first night. He was like, "This is a safe part of Chicago." Did
he do air quotes as he said that?
No, it's actually dude, I look like this. Like he doesn't have to add.
So this was when you were in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then I took my hour and a half train ride out, and I was just walking down the sidewalk because I decided to, I'm not gonna make it. I just have to walk there. So I decided to walk like almost an hour to the place. And as soon as I got off the train, I was like, all right, I've lived in different places before. I need to, keep my eyes down here. And as soon as I started doing that, this lady biked on a city bike past me, and I just heard it hit the ground. And I turned around, and she was just going like this at my head. I didn't hit the mic for that, but I thought I was gonna get mugged like 5 minutes after getting off the bus.
Can we talk for a second about being in big boy cities? If there is a train that goes somewhere and you get off the train, you don't walk an hour to a second point unless you want to disappear. There's other vehicles, taxis, Ubers, things that you can do to not.
I had to transfer trains, get on a bus, and then transfer buses to get on another bus. So I said, fuck all the transfers, I'm gonna walk straight.
And you don't have Uber. Or you're too poor for Uber.
Fuck, dude, I'm a traveling open micer. You think I have money for fucking Ubers? I was going to do an open mic at a fucking comedy club 5,000 miles from where I live. You think I'm buying
All right, tell me how the second. We got 1 minute. Tell me how it actually went.
It actually went pretty good. I got signed up. Well, so also I didn't have money for an Uber. My phone was fucking dying. So I left the line to sign up for the open mic to get a charger so I could film the open mic. Dude saw me out front. I signed up 28th and he put me on 12th.
Perfect. Because everybody else got mugged and left? Is that what? Yeah.
That's exactly what I was banking on. That's why I hide out in Walgreens.
Nice. All right, guys. Everybody, Jackson, please give it up.
Jackson is here! Good job, guys. Good job. Good job, boys.
Jackson, thank you for saying that you're an unpaid traveling open micer and not a touring comic. You wouldn't believe how many comedians go to an open mic in Chicago. They're like, oh, I'm a touring comic now. No, that's honest and brave. I appreciate that. And don't worry about your age, 25. Ted's been fighting his hairline for 25 years. It's okay. Life experience. It's funny, when I met Ted, I was 22. And he was like, hey man, you seem like you're like, how old are you? I'm like, oh, I'm 38. And he was like, wow, you're 38, huh? I'm like, yeah, no, I get that all the time, I'm 38. And he believed it for like 4 years. I aged into belief. He's like, no, this guy could definitely be 38. Look at this old fuck. And I was, I'm 38 now. And I still look older than Ted. Fuck. Who's got vitamin E? I need some. All right. Okay, woo for vitamin E, weirdos. Fucking only in Paia. All right, we have 5 more double sets left. We're gonna knock them out. You guys ready to get this home stretch? You ready to stretch them out? Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage right now, get it for Shaheen and Ivan.
That's perfect. Aloha, I'm Shane.
Aloha.
He's Ivan. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys have me feeling nervous, dude. I feel nervous. How do you feel, Ivan?
Stressed.
Why are you stressed, buddy?
Ice is on Maui and I feel like I'm going to be deported back to Mexico.
You're not from Mexico.
I know.
Well, don't worry, Ivan. The ice here on Maui isn't the deport you to Mexico ice. It's the import from Mexico ice.
Oh, I see. Latinos, drugs.
Yes.
Talking about meth.
Meth, yes, like speed dating meth. Yeah. So you have nothing to worry about. You have no reason to be anxious, dude.
Yeah, I'm stressed.
Man, you ever get so stressed that you have a panic attack?
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, so I come from Spanish descent, so I don't get panic attacks. I get Hispanic attacks.
Nice.
Yeah. I turn into a different person. All of a sudden, I'm not me. I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. I'm a mother. I turn like Alanis Morissette in Spanish.
Dude, it's so crazy because I am in the Alanis Morissette time of my life right now. I am. Everywhere I go, and you ought to know, if you don't know, that Alanis Morissette, you know who the man who is that broke her heart, Ivan? You know, no, you did not break her heart. The man from Full House broke Alanis's heart, dude.
You ought to know. You ought to know.
Yeah, and you guys know the guy from Full House that did it, right? Yeah, the Muppet Man. And I can say, because I look like Jason Segel, he is no man. He's a Muppet of a man.
You look more like a seagull, like Jason.
That's cool, because I like fries, dude.
Nice.
Love hanging out at the beach. I have a lot in common with seagulls. I do. I don't know where to go from there.
I don't know either. Seagulls, yeah, woo!
Dude, I was listening to Alanis Morissette the other day, driving with my windows down, and some guy in a giant pickup truck pulls up next to me, and he has the speakers on the outside of his vehicle, one of those jackasses. And the people with speakers on the outside of their vehicles always play the worst music, right?
Yes.
He's like, skeet, skeet, motherfucker. It's like, dude, you're ruining my day.
Do you always understand the lyrics when they are playing music?
No, the people with the loudspeakers, it's mostly just like pulsing.
I know, right?
Feels like my heart rate. I don't know. I'm trying to make a call back.
What's your heart pressure?
I don't know, but I went to the doctor why are we all going to the doctor lately? Oh yeah, I'm 32. How old are you?
12.
Well, in a few years, you're gonna be hot, dude.
I know. Getting ready for that guy on the corner. Yeah, that guy on the corner. Have you seen him?
Yeah, I see him right now.
The guy with the orange, like this.
This probably sounds like a dick move, but sometimes I drive by the orange guy all the time. I'll honk. Is that a dick move? All right, got real quiet. You guys like him? I'm gonna bring it back. You know what they loved earlier? The loudest point of the night is when someone mentioned oat milk. Oat milk!
Woo! For bowel movement. Yeah! What a shitty thing to talk about.
Man.
You know, there's something different, like, there's something really hard of understanding English, you know? I went to the store.
It's hard to understand you.
I know. Imagine myself trying to understand you.
Huh.
It's really hard. I went to the store and I forgot my wallet and I said to the guy, can I come real quick?
Did you come?
Yeah, it's all over.
You guys like Village? I know. It's because you're talking about cum, and I was thinking about Village Inn. Has anyone else here been to Village Inn? Yeah. You know. All right.
Idaho, you.
Was it Iowa?
It was close.
It is close.
Country. What do you want?
Yeah.
I'm
You
from
should be
Wichita.
proud. Yeah. It's amazing you know Wichita is.
I know.
Where is it? What state?
I thought it was a cat.
That's close. Kansas, yeah. Really good. All right, what we got? 10 minutes left? Okay, cool. Should we sit down?
Yeah, why not?
He's from Argentina.
Cheers work differently, sorry.
Yeah, it's below the equator.
It's getting lower, look at this.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I should sit over there because I'm taller.
All right.
Is that okay if we take these up? Make some noise for us switching chairs.
Idaho!
Idaho. Where do we go from here?
I don't know.
Nice. It's hard to do comedy sitting down because now I feel super relaxed, dude. On the note of feeling relaxed, I quit smoking weed. Yeah, I haven't smoked weed in a month. to the person who has this mic next. You want to say anything else, Ivan, before we switch seats?
I think I'm good.
All right, well, thanks for having us, and oat milk!
What an adorable odd couple. I would watch their police sitcom, wouldn't you? All right, we got a few more left. Real quick, Trish the Dish is gonna be walking around with the tip jar. If you had a good time tonight, throw a little patronage in there. I will be splitting it with the people we deem the set of the night. I will be splitting the tips with them. Also, audience member of the night gets this bottle of hot sauce right here. That's right. That's right. We have an audience member of the night. Did you not fucking know? You guys are pretty close front runners. You two are pretty front runners. You've been great audience members. This table back here, that long line over there, I got some merch I'm gonna throw back at you guys, some koozies, some hats and stuff. Thanks for bringing a big party. Appreciate the shit out of that. We love you here at the Comedy Simulator. If you have a good time, tell your friends. If you don't, shut your fucking mouth. We don't need rumors. It's a small island. And I'll hear about it too. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3 sets left. Let's do the last of the pairs and then we'll get to the randoms and we'll close out the night. You guys ready? Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, for the final pair, we have the Musubi of comedy. And then the birthday boy himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Sauce, Chuck Thompson, and Jimbo Slice.
So we found these and just thought they fit us well for this
He should
set.
sit on the tall one. Switch! Switch! Switch!
Kiss! Not now. He has laryngitis.
All right.
All right.
Shane had laryngitis, and it was the best 2 weeks of our relationship.
I will say I did write some stuff down. I also crossed some stuff out. I was gonna say that Chuck was an Epstein guy, but I got referenced with Chino admitting that he was an Epstein guy. That was weird.
Well, you know, it's the plains and the island and the Jewishness, you know.
I think 17 was too old for Jeffrey Epstein, if we're being honest here. You can be uncomfortable with that, but it's a true fact. I do think.
How's the weather down there?
I do think we're like a dad and a cub monk seal.
I have questions, but I think everyone can agree you're not a monk.
Yeah.
Maybe a monkfish. Okay.
It's
now
2025 monk. I think Chino's kind of the closest thing to a monk, a priest. Oh, Epstein.
All right.
Bless
you, my child.
I wanted to ask you a question.
All right, me or the audience? I'm kind of. This is a little fluid here, kind of like your tissues.
Fair. Both. Do the men in here, does anyone sit down to pee?
I don't know. I feel like I'm targeted by this.
Well, I usually ask that question. It's an interesting question.
I sit down to pee. I also sit down to puke.
Well, you sit down to pee out of necessity. Like, imagine Chuck on the toilet. Like, it's just as high as his dick.
You don't need to ask them to imagine me peeing.
Like, flop it over and just like.
Look at what these clothes are. They already have bad taste.
Of course he sits to pee. Chuck actually was the first one.
I also pee in the shower and I don't bathe every day.
I want you all to, for a second, to imagine Chuck's shower.
Oh, you think I pee in my own shower? You got surprises when you come home.
It's like a clown car, but just Chuck in there. I also think it's really weird.
Red fuzzy nut for you.
There's two types of cameras, right? Like there's that camera and there's that. That's a bad camera. I don't like it when you see that, but I like when I'm on that camera. And I just thought that, like, this makes sense.
You like it when he films you?
You should see this stuff me and Dan have put together.
Yeah, Dan. The reason there's the lone chair in hotels.
A director's. Dan supplies the
Give
hotel.
it up for Dan Steeby, everybody. And thanks for my anniversary present. We appreciate it. It's good.
That's
That could be telling.
I asked him to film it in 4K, but he filmed it in OK.
Oh, I can only stream once. Like, nothing's worse than watching a boomer up here trying to figure out
I actually double stream. It's a huge problem.
Like, Dan's up here trying to figure out YouTube in 2025. Like, fuck.
My dad will call me and he's like, "Did you see that thing on YouTube? It was on the front page." And I have to fly home to Connecticut to clear his browser history. I'm worried about the algorithm. He's worried about Al Gore.
I think it's like hilarious, like Chino and Dan both trying to figure out YouTube.
I think half of that sentence is funny.
I'm serious. I'm not even kidding at this point. I like Chino like being super stoked to go live on YouTube, dog.
No, he's super stoked.
Does anyone raise your hand if you watch YouTube live in 2025?
I didn't know it existed.
But we're good.
I watched Battlefield Earth, and now I'm getting Dianetics sent to my house.
What else is getting sent to Chuck's house?
You don't want to know.
Stools, stairs.
I send stool samples to people who don't even ask for them.
I'm going to show you this tomorrow, but this is a true story. I have a set of dog stairs that you can have.
You what?
I have a set of dog stairs because my dog died.
Ah, that's good. That's probably the best joke you've ever had.
I have a joke about a dead dog, but it's okay.
No. Just that right there. You really killed the audience.
I will say it's the
Jimbo.
second time that people have clapped for dead dogs tonight.
Yeah, the second time was when he got HPV.
Well, that was the first.
Okay.
I want to say too, like, they were talking about the Midwest a lot, and they're all confused. Like, oh, this isn't the Midwest. Like, Minnesota's not the Midwest. Like,
Minnesota?
Well, Minnesota's not
Minnesota.
But I'll tell you, like,
that's 1 liter.
Well, I'm from Ohio, and they call that the Midwest.
Oh,
too.
no way. That's why you're a Klansman. I wanted to know.
Yes. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a joke. He's joking.
I'm not joking. I wish 4 Dead was in Ohio right now.
I'm not a Klansman, okay? It's the fucking Fight Club.
Yeah, that's right.
Jesus,
that's good.
It's streaming live.
Just pajamas.
If you see what comes to my house next, ice.
That's good. Well, you have a sheet with holes in it. What are you, Muslim having sex? What's going on here? I'm kidding. I know you don't get laid.
Muslims exclusively. Which is actually a great segue to my joke. This is, I'm from Ohio, and they say that's the Midwest. It's not. It's the what? Middle East. But we can't call it that. Yes, it is. It's the Middle East of America. Look at the fucking map. It's in the fucking Middle East.
I am an American. I don't believe in maps.
I don't know what hand is what hand is west, everybody.
Maps is spam spelled backwards. I'm Hawaiian.
You are spam.
I am, baby. Just jiggle me out and I'll come out of your can.
I have an issue too, something else was brought up, and you are related to this because it's soy.
I don't know if you shaved today or 7 weeks ago. Have you gone through puberty?
Is that the monk seal calling the monk seal a monk seal or what? Is that honestly?
That joke is the monk seal of approval. I like it.
I will absolutely say that Chuck,
and thank you, the hormone treatments are working.
Chuck's really good at this open mic night, but he talked about drinking a lot of soy milk earlier, and I just have an issue with that because I don't drink milk either. I'm lactose intolerant as well, and I
hear you're intolerant of a lot of other things, Ohio.
This is terrible. But 2% all the way to whole and 100% is kind of like...
Okay, also whole is only 4%.
I hate Chuck. Let's go, give it up for Chuck. I actually chose to go with him.
That was the fastest 5 minutes of your life.
Chuck and Jimbo! You ever have two friends that you're like, oh, you guys should meet because you guys are exactly alike, and then they end up hating each other in 3 minutes? You got to see that in real time. That's what that was. No, that's adorable. Chuck, Jimbo, great job. Good stuff, you guys. All right, check this out. We've got 5 comics left. Let me just make sure. We got Joshua, that's Milkman, that's you, right? Joel, Hammy, Bashar, and Earl. Is it Earl tonight, or is it, who we got?
No, yeah.
He doesn't know, but you'll see. Is there any other comedians that I'm missing? All right, here's what I can do. I can pair you up randomly, or I can just get a double started and start sending you into tagging people out. Does that sound fun?
Yeah, tag out.
We're just gonna do this speed dating style. We talked about speed dating, right? And just go ahead and bring this home right now. We're gonna do a rapid fire 5 comic switch out. Who wants to be my first 2 of those? Hammy, who wants to be Hammy's buddy? No, you already went up. Brady? Hammy and Brady. Hey, you guys are the starters, and then I'll start tagging people in who are on the waiting list. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the starters, Hammy and Brady!
Hey, Brayden, watch out. The guys before us left some stool on the stage.
Like they took a fucking shit on the fucking stage.
That was what I was going for.
Like there's shit on the fucking stage right now.
I mean, if you want it to be.
No, I don't want there to be fucking shit on the stage. Should I not be on this stage?
No, I mean, you're not shit.
Well, I am kind of shit.
How so?
Well, so I was dating this broad, and I did rob her. Like, I did steal all her fucking money.
That ain't cool.
Yeah, no, it was fun though.
All right. Well, how did you find out?
Oh, well, I got caught.
By who?
The bitch.
That bitch caught you stealing her shit?
Yeah, she caught me. She shot me in the dick with the shotgun, but she missed.
Thank God.
Nah, yeah, but she hit my fucking leg and I don't have one anymore.
Good thing you got that stool.
Yeah, the fucking, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm just fucking doing
That's
it.
okay. Let's play a game. Let's play what do you like about and what do you hate about. So, like, what do you like the most about stools?
I like the fact that they hold me up because my leg got shot off by my fucking ex-girlfriend.
Right. And so what do you hate about stools?
I hate the fact that they have fucking legs.
Right. You got a little leg envy.
Yeah. They got 4 of them. I only got fucking 1.
First switch!
Why the fuck?
All right. Give it up for, I call him Earl. Brayden.
Call me whatever.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey.
Welcome. Do you have any crazy stories about some girlfriend that shot your dick?
What?
Do you have any crazy stories about, sorry, that was fast. Some ex-girlfriend that shot your dick?
No.
Alright. What do you want to talk about?
I kind of like the milk point. I think it's interesting that I always like to make a point about people giving me crap for drinking milk. Walking down the streets, I've always thought it was funny that I could be smoking a joint walking down the street, and that's like fine. But I can be drinking milk, and everybody thinks I'm like weird.
Well, I think ever since Anchorman, it's been kind of frowned upon.
What?
I think since Anchorman, the movie, it's been kind of frowned upon.
Yeah.
To quote Ron Burgundy, milk was a bad choice. What do you think about that?
I don't.
You think it was a good choice? Yeah, give it up for milk. Okay, and screw oat milk. I gotta say, I'm not into it. All right, what else? All right, tag, I'm out. Thank you guys very much. There you go, Joel.
All right, guys, give it up for Hammy, huh? All right, it's Joshua, right? All right, Joshua, do you like dogs or cats more?
Neither.
Neither. Okay, well, let me ask you this. How many cats do you think it would take to make a jacket for somebody my size? Come on. One? The really impressive part about that for me, Joshua, is that you think you could teach a cat to sew a jacket. Does anybody else in this room think that Joshua and I both look like brothers who are descendants of Christ himself? What's going on with this? Joshua and I look like 2 homeless vets here in Paia, right? The other day, I was writing down some jokes on a piece of cardboard, and I was walking through town. I had no shirt on, and I had this USA hat on. And a guy walked right up to me, and he handed me $5, and he goes, "Sir, thank you for your service." And I took that $5 and I go, "Yeah, And I put it in my pocket, and he goes, what branch of the military were you in? And I said, I wasn't. And he goes, oh, can I have that $5 back? So I gave him 10, and I said, thank you for supporting the troops.
You know, I get an interesting contradiction between Charles Manson and Jesus. I don't know how those two both get pinned on me, but yeah. And one person said another guy came up to me and he said, this lady over there, she's like, said that that guy's either a serial killer or a model, and I was like, if only looks could kill.
If only. If only. Everybody give it up for Joshua. Hey, did I see you at the sheriff's office this morning?
Did you?
I'm almost positive I saw you there. If I didn't see you, I saw a guy that looked identical to you. We had a conversation. I asked you, why are you in line at the sheriff's office? And he said he's trying to get a permit for those guns. This dude's fucking ripped.
I got him.
Hey, everybody give it up for my coworkers, Jungle Zipline, yeah? Represent? I'm proud of most of you.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on what just went down as far as us skipping a war? That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. Well, so I guess I have a hard time not talking about it, being from the Middle East, right? And people walking up to me and apologizing, be like, I'm sorry we bombed your country. And I was like, what country? They're like, Iran. I'm like, I'm from Iraq. But, okay.
We bombed that country too.
We bombed it before. It seems like we're bombing every country with an I and an R. Next country is Ireland for some reason, right?
Good?
Yeah.
Good. What's your favorite color?
Favorite color? I would say teal.
Teal? Do you watch a lot of women's tennis?
Volleyball.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, who do you think would win in a fight? 2 Martha Stewarts or 1 Serena Williams?
Snoop Dogg.
Alright. I can see that. I can definitely see Snoop Dogg beating the shit out of both of those women in a fight. I don't like to picture that, but that's what you made me vision just then, so.
Yes.
Yeah. Does anybody, here, let me ask you guys something. Do you guys think dogs know they're gonna know? Do you think dogs know when they're gonna die? Like, do they live their whole life knowing that they're gonna die? Or is it just that one day they realize that it's time to go under the porch, and for reasons beyond their understanding, it'll all be over?
Another dead joke.
I know. Well, hey, we're clapping for dead dogs tonight. I kind of feel similar when it comes time to my relationships. Oh, see you, brother.
I've had some goddamn relationships too.
There you go.
Can I tell you about my relationships?
Tell me about them, brother.
You want to hear about them?
Yeah.
Well, I just lost my wife. She left me, not for anything good. She left me for a tennis coach. And not her tennis coach. I fucked our tennis coach. And then she left me. And he didn't take off with either of us, that son of a bitch.
That sucks, brother. Where's the tennis coach now?
Fucking my daughter.
Oh my God. Yeah, they got stamina.
She's like over 18, by the way. There's nothing dark about that joke.
1 minute ago. Yeah. I've never done tennis. I played ping pong. I was actually pretty good in ping pong.
I thought Chinese were the only Asians good at ping pong.
You're right. I wasn't good. I was not good. Yeah. Yeah, see, I can't escape the whole Middle East shit. Here I am thinking about...
Oh, shit! Oh, okay, no, I got it for you. Okay, so I used to be a big time Bush supporter. He was wrong. I fucking hate George W. Bush. But like, I'm sure there's some joke about what he did in the Middle East.
Yeah, you seen him getting shoes thrown at him back in the day?
Oh, we ought to bring back throwing shoes.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
shoes is great. If you don't like what's going on, throw your shoe at us right now.
Okay, guys, I think that's our time right there. Give it up for Earl.
Sorry, open the door. Hey, keep it going for Earl. Bashar. Cool. Joshua, Hammy.
All right, we're out.
So Bashar, is that your first? You've met rednecks before, right?
Yes.
They're the extremists of our country. They should meet yours. And they probably have a lot more in common than you think. All right. That's all the double sets tonight. You guys got all the comedians' double sets. We're going to end it as we normally do. Mr. Dove will be bringing us home with some comedy or some music or whatever he decides to do tonight. Dove can do that. You all know Dove. Don't act like you don't know him. You see him around Paia all the time. He's an artist. We love to give him shine here at the Comedy Simulator. Do you need time to set up or are you ready to go? I love this. Ladies and gentlemen, Dove is ready. Are you ready for Dove? Well, here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, give her Dove!
Thank you. I must say, Chino, this was very impressive. Is this loud enough? Yeah. Some of you have heard this story about how the other day I was like really hungry. I didn't get to eat, and it was afternoon. There's going to be, for those of you that are having your own conversations, there is going to be a test. And if you don't pass the test, you don't get to leave here. You're locked in here for the night. And you can't drink. So anyway, I was up in Wailuku, and I had to eat something. So there was this little specialty food store, which I had never been in, never seen actually. And I walked in, and there was this older woman behind the cash register. She was looking like really unhappy. And so I just said to her, I said, "Do you have any eggs?" And she said to me, "That's none of your business." And then she said to me, "Why, you have any sperm?" And I said, "Yeah, why, are you hungry?" Exactly. So anyway, just last night, I wrote this down. I want to make sure I get it. And might take me a moment, but that's all we have anyway.
Reading glasses?
What's that?
You need your reading glasses?
Actually, I should have them in my pocket, but I don't. So, oh, here they are. They're behind me. Thank you. Very helpful. Wait, did you have some to loan me? Well, I had to go to a different page. And, so before I went to bed last night, I wanted to print something out, and I set it up, and I hit print, and I fell asleep, and in the morning, I saw that the printer had not printed. Apparently, it was a laser printer, black and white, and apparently the toner had run out, the black toner. So it was early morning, and I hadn't got up all night and peed, and I guess a lot of you, maybe everybody knows, sometimes when a guy has to pee and he's in bed, he gets an erection, so I guess it stops you from peeing. And but I wanted to get this print job done, so I pulled out the new box of toner and I opened it up, and apparently I did something and I spilled the black toner on my boner. So now I had they made my boner black. So I've got a big black dick, and my girl's all over that. But the rest of me is the same as before. I don't know what to do. A guy who's got a black dick, and the rest at best is black and blue. So, yeah, I know. So you may say to yourself, well, what do you mean black and blue? And I respond, well, wouldn't you like to know? All you need to do is look at me, or at least when I'm allowed to show. And let me warn you about the risk of having a big black boner. The girls may think it's hot or sick, and you could end up a loner. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. Looking at me, you probably wouldn't believe that I was actually on the football team in high school. But it's true, I had one of the back positions. My position was flashback. It was my job to tell them how good they used to be. And my girlfriend was on the football team too. Her position, she was down in the locker room. It was the missionary position. Hey-oh. And what else do I got here? Something or other, let's see. I can take my time just looking up stuff on here. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you okay, let me say something about porn. You might think that doing porn is a lot of fun, but honestly, men who work in porn work hard. Yeah. You agree, right? Okay. And what else do we got here? I was watching this plane go over heading towards the Kahului, the airport, the other day, and it said Southwest on it. But it wasn't going southwest. I don't know, there was something. Actually, Dan was, I told Dan about that. He was there at the time. He said, call the police. There's what did you say? There was a hijacking in process. Yeah. So, well, the last thing I'm going to tell you about is, probably a lot of you don't know this, but polar bears, they go from the North Pole to the South Pole depending on what season it is. And they do this twice a year, and it really pisses them off, and that's why they've gotten to be known as bipolar bears. Thank you very much. Chino.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dub and all the comedians you guys heard tonight. That's the Comedy Simulator in simulation. We'll see you back here next Monday for more Comedy Simulator. Audience members of the night just got their hot sauce. Thank you so much to the two of you. What were your names? Mara? And Mara and Jesse. We hope to see you again at the Comedy Simulator. We hope to see you Thursday. We got a comedy show going on Thursday. Set of the night, Vincent Corky. Great job tonight, the two of you. I'll bring you guys money in a little bit. Don't worry, I'll bring it up to you. You don't need to help. Yeah. But give it up for Corky and Vince. Great job, you two. They did it like they meant it, and you felt it, and we heard it. All right. That's been a great Monday. Get home safe. Like I said before, if you had a good time, tell your friends. If you didn't, shut your fucking mouth. No rumors. We love you. Get home safe. Bye. See you Thursday.